Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Funnel Fridays. How's it going?
Woo!
We have Jake
Howdy,
Leslie. How
howdy.
are you, Master Jake?
Hello, I'm great. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We also have Winter Jones. How is the Master Coder?
Right on, thank you. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing, Ben?
Doing good. Doing sick. Have you been vibe coding lately? Have you been creating some magical
Uh,
things?
I think I've been vibe coding my whole career, sorry. But yes, yeah, constantly every day.
I
Awesome.
think I think we should say good morning not only to the participants but also their AI note takers that are joining us
Yes.
today. We
Good
appreciate
morning.
all you AI note takers and thank you for flooding our Zoom today.
Serious.
And
This is
only
like a
some of them get
Thanksgiving
my
parade.
name right. Like most of them, it's winter, like the season. So all the ones that spell with a Y are awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. AI, if you're not in the know, you don't know. Good morning. We got Fort Worth, Texas. How's it going, Denise Smith? We have Levine. How are you? We've got, let's see, Vinny, wonderful. Good morning. Rod in Mississauga, Ontario. Did I say that right?
Oh, Mississauga, that was amazing. Say it again. Can you say it
No, I
again so I
said
can clip that?
Mississauga.
Mississauga.
Mississauga. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Thanks for hopping in. Winter is our expert Canadian, so appreciate you, man.
Yeah, I used to live in Mississauga, so that's amazing.
Olavine's over in London. Spectacular. Goodbye, note takers. Amen. Let's see. We got Sao Paulo, Brazil. Andre, well, how's it going?
Oh,
Jacksonville with Lisa. We've got Ottawa with Connie. This is beautiful. Good morning. If you do not know, in 2 weeks, if not already, I actually got my first Black Friday offer email already. Oh no, it was an ad. I got an ad online that was Black Friday already. I was like, it's 2 weeks away. Like, we still got some time. The question is, do you know what you're selling for Black Friday yet? We have been working on doing a whole bunch of e-com stuff. We've shown you how to do that several weeks in a row, and Jake Leslie's massively, spectacularly taken the helm and shown how to really, really massage through the ClickFunnels editor and be able to create something that's absolutely spectacular. And Winter has shown us how to do all the copy and all the different pieces. So like we're giving you the tools. Today we wanted to talk about how do you actually make something that is super, super attractive, that just draws everybody in. So that way everybody's able to get going and get moving. So we're going to go ahead and do something like that here soon. So we want to make sure that you have those tool sets available. All right. So before we get started, how many of you are vibe coding or playing with vibe coding? Is anybody vibing today? Type vibe if you're vibe coding, if you're doing the thing.
Full of good vibes.
and like to general to define what vibe coding is to me anyways, it's having an idea of the end result, but like going through what it feels right like the whole time, right? Like you constantly change it as you're iterating through, which is like a lot like designing with ClickFunnels.
All right. So Rich goes, I don't even know what that is. I do not believe you whatsoever. That's absolutely fine. Oh, somebody said that. Rich. Okay, AIs. All right, just a second. We'll kill them all. There we are. They just keep exploding. All right. Okay. I've always got good vibes, says Vinny. That's great.
Yeah, amazing.
Winter needs to sell the flannel shirt for Black Friday. Absolutely.
Yeah, good idea.
Um, cool. And Holly doesn't know what vibe coding is either. So let's see. Always vibing, full of good vibes. All right, cool. All right. For those of you who don't know, like there are some cool tools out there that are helping you like create things super, super fast. And Winter was like, everybody, if you're doing vibe coding is a way to, the way that I would explain it, Winter, you can feel free to slap me on the side face. Be like, no, with a fish. Because you got to do it with class. Um, is like if you're trying to create a software or something like that, you're able to go to these software places and be able to like type what it exactly is you want, how you want it to look, who you want to model, and all the different things. And it builds out this software for you with AI. And you can go back and forth and it takes a little while. And it takes, if you really want to go crazy down the rabbit hole, it can get semi-costly. But then you're like, okay, I built it. How do I connect the gosh darn thing to my business? Like, how do I make sure when somebody puts in their email, it actually goes to my ClickFunnels account? And Winter was like, I might be able to fix that for people. So, really quick, before we jump into Black Friday and making your offers ridiculously spectacular with one cool feature and a couple of ridiculously cool sections, before we do that, Winter, you want to show everybody how you can make sure that you're staying connected to ClickFunnels no matter what vibe coding process you're using.
Absolutely. So let's jump over to here. Okay, awesome. So Ben is correct. Vibe coding, like, so there's apps called Replit, Bolt.new, Lovable. If you're really hardcore, there's Claude Code. And what these are, they're chatbots that create websites for you, right? And if you're gonna spend, if you're a ClickFunnels user like all of us, like you spend all this time in something else, but you need all that automation. Like, what's the point in asking the AI to code up an autoresponder or all the automation sequences, all this stuff in the back end? Really, that would take too long, and it's not vibes. There's no vibes in that. That's just all debugging, right? So we over here at Prime Mover and ClickFunnels, we use it. ClickFunnels like hot sauce. Like, we want to use it everywhere we are. And the one way we can do that, if you're super nerdy in the coding corner with Winter, is the ClickFunnels API. Let's just go over it here. So there's two ways to do this. Is like, there's the API reference. So if you go to ClickFunnels API into Google, you'll find the link to it. It is fairly complicated. I will say, like, I have a group of developers, and we like kind of hang out and nerd out about all of this stuff. And we've gone through each one. And really, at the end of the day, what you're trying to do is collect leads, and then the power of automations inside of ClickFunnels is to check the tag, like which is called an applied tag. So it's either they have a tag or they don't have that tag, which is the simplest way to do it. But either way, without getting into the details of ClickFunnels API, you would go and take a link to this, or I made a super cool unofficial one, which makes it super easy, and go over to your favorite vibe coder. In this case, I used v0.dev. It's the most nerdy one of them, but there's Lovable, Reddit, Replit, and you start a conversation. And in this example here, I asked for a landing page. So I had the design in my mind. I actually asked Sora to design this and then copied it and gave it a picture of it. And then I asked, like, in a super nerdy way, use this library. This is what ClickFunnels, you can see kind of over here. This is like the nerdy stuff, right? And then it was able to connect it in. And then when I go and publish this website, so you deploy and then you test, obviously, right? So when I have this little website that I vibe coded in about like 15 minutes, and then I told it connect to the ClickFunnels API, and then, like, by the way, put confetti because confetti is amazing. And then when I close this, or when I go back to ClickFunnels and reload, we're going to see that in there, right? And the power of the ClickFunnels API in general is that you can do all of the phone number, the tags, all the custom attributes. There's really a lot. And then once you add a tag to a user in ClickFunnels, then you can trigger off an automation, which then goes nuts, right? Or it takes the tag away. You know, that's really the power. And basically, the temporary way to do this is go to them, give them a link directly to it and say, use this, and it will read it and try to do that. Eventually, it'll get smarter with this. But thanks for watching. One warning is proceed with patience. Deploy, test, iterate, and launch. And this is for all the nerds who find themselves outside of ClickFunnels but still want to bring everything back into it. So thank you very much for watching.
All right, Winter, you call that Coder's Corner, right?
Yeah, coding corner or something fun like that.
Coding
Yeah.
Corner, Coding Corner.
I
Um,
can't say it. I barely have a lisp and I just can't say
it's
it.
okay. Holly called it Geek Class, which I totally recognize
Geek
that.
class. There we go.
That works as well. Okay, so really quick, if you want, just like we want to make sure that was available to you because it's really cool and make sure you're good to go. But anything you want to add with that, Jake? Just
No, I mean, yeah, it's the beauty of ClickFunnels is everything is easy for you to jump in and go, and yeah, it's super super simple.
yep, yep. Geeks rule the world. We're all good.
And
Okay.
I'll just add, leave it here. It said I was at the ClickFunnels event last time with the last one, the final, and talking with the developers, and we were talking about like ClickFunnels powering software as a service. And like when we were talking about more, I was like, wait a minute, that's what we've done this entire time. Is we've used ClickFunnels to power all these software as a service, and then we even do that with Prime Mover, Series Success, all these different areas. And it's like, well, actually, I think that's part of the future is realizing that ClickFunnels has so much power, like beyond the editor. Like if you really look at it. But yeah, okay,
Yeah.
let's start the show.
If you've ever wanted to be on the software path, like AI is making that ridiculously easy. And we're seeing how we can continually use Barnum to make it even easier for you guys with Barnum's AI and all the rest. So,
Oh, guys, interject one last time. It's that where's Russell right now?
where is Russell?
He is
Russ,
in Japan.
Russell's
yes.
in
And he sent me a
Japan.
message. Yes, it's awesome. He's like, "Hey, by the way, can Barnum translate to Japan and or Japanese?" And I was like, "Absolutely." So I sent him a video of like it just translating blog posts and all this fun stuff. So yeah,
That's
it's
Fabulous.
right
cool.
there. Okay.
Yep. That'll be awesome. Yeah, Russell did talk about potentially sumo wrestling You know, he's like, I need to wrestle. And we're like, you need to sumo wrestle. He goes, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that diaper.
He did
So
it.
he did?
Yeah,
He
he did
did,
it.
yeah.
What? I missed it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I saw a wrestling video yesterday. Oh, no way. Okay, cool. All right.
Baggy diaper.
Okay, sweet. All right, so let's talk about Black Friday really quick. Do you know what you're selling for Black Friday yet? We're going to continue to ask this as we go closer and closer to Black Friday. If you know what you're selling for Black Friday, type in a one. If you're still unsure, you're still trying to figure it out, type in a two. Okay? If you know what you're doing, type in a one. If you're not quite sure, type in a two. I saw a couple ones and I was really excited, and now we're getting flooded with twos. There's a lot of twos. Dan, congratulations. I'm happy you know what you're selling. Okay. We have Jeff knows what you're selling. Oh, Jeff, I hope you're doing the thing that Russell told you. That'd be awesome. Connie, Natalie, Denise, fabulous. Tim, there we go. Landon. Okay, cool. Everybody else, we're trying to figure it out still. Dan, I see it. Desiree. Okay. One of the things that we did is we've been talking about e-commerce products a lot. And so I want to highlight an e-commerce funnel, but we also want to show you how to sell a digital product. And we also want to show you how to highlight it the best way possible. So we're going to be talking today about one specific feature inside of ClickFunnels and how when you turn that on, you really can turn Black Friday on really, really hot. There is just a way to hack the brain, right? You can tell everybody, yeah, this discount's going away in such and such time, da, 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 da. But there's something about giving them a really attractive hook that really keeps them, and that hook is built into all of our brains. It's advertised all over commercials, and I want you guys to start to use it and see how you can use it and be able to apply that. So,
And let me plant a seed too, because
please.
there are a lot of twos. If you don't have a product, you have ClickFunnels and you also have Offer Lab. So there are so many different products that you can sell that aren't yours. You do not have to make a product yourself. Like there are people that are very, very, very successful that are affiliates either of the product or of other people's products that distribute their products. Everything you see on Amazon is either a second party or third party or fourth party person selling that product to you. It's insane. So don't ever feel like it's a cop out to just jump in, join OfferLab or join or literally simply sell ClickFunnels and just create an offer out of it. And so a lot of the templates and stuff that we gave you, Nick's, or excuse me, Ben's going to touch on this a little bit, but you can literally make any of these templates an offer very, very, very quickly. And so that can go from you having a page to literally just putting a banner up and saying like, hey, it's Black Friday. We have this thing. So it can literally be as simple as that. So don't make it super complicated. It doesn't have to be a whole new redesign. It doesn't have to be craziness. We're gonna talk to you guys about some simple ways that you can actually apply it like right now.
Yep, absolutely. If you're using OfferLab, like you're like, if I'm using OfferLab or ClickFunnels, I can't provide what we're doing. Today, we wanted to show you how to use a discount code, and I'll show you how to create and use discount codes in ClickFunnels. You're like, I can't provide a discount code for ClickFunnels or for any products in OfferLab. What you can do is you can provide exclusive bonuses that leave at a certain period of time. Scarcity is something you create, okay? Scarcity is something that is created. It's not something that just exists, okay? So you create the scarcity, and you can do that. So what kind of a bonus can you give away? Maybe you're just putting in a couple different pieces, all right? But today we're going to show you how to create your funnel, sell something digital or physical if you want, and then also how to add that discount code. And then Jake has some really cool sections to show you on how to make those funnels pop, specifically for Black Friday, so that helps you. All right. If you don't have a list, really easy. Just go ahead and start. You can post this on social media. You can do a social media post that's like, hey, by the way, this is a really cool thing I'm doing for a limited period of time for Black Friday. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Just get the message out there. All right. Let's jump in really quick. As always, I have to go through the traditional spiel, so forgive me as I go through the spiel one more time. But here is the deal. If you have not registered yet, go to funnelsdropfriday.com, go and register. When you register, you go all the way down and you click log in. Upon logging in, you get all of the replays with every single time we have gone live in order so that we can start from the beginning and you can go to the most recent. Last week, we did a live custom build based on what you were selling. And so I believe we did was it an elderberry supplement funnel?
It was a syrup.
Syrup.
Yeah.
There it was. All right. So we went and did that build. We did supplements. We've done carts. We've done a lot of e-com lately. So this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to come up here. We're going to grab the template that we used for the daily deal or holiday funnel. Okay, so if you come over here, you're going to click on that and download the framework. That's going to give you access to, let me move this out of the way. It's going to give you access to a template that looks a lot like this. Okay, and this is the basic template. We played with it for a little bit, but this is mainly selling right now. I think we did a Zen Dragon waterfall for that one. So, so we did some kind of a physical product. I think we sourced it from Zendrop in order to be able to find a product really quick and sell it for a flash sale. But you can sell anything. You can sell an info product. You can do whatever you'd like. So I'm going to talk through just designing this for info product, and then we're going to create a coupon really quick. Does that sound okay?
Y'all.
Cool. All right. So this funnel, once again, if you want to follow along, all you have to do is go into the Funnel Fridays, go funnelfridays.com/login, and come over to the daily deal holiday and go ahead and click on that and download this. There's 3 different templates. This is just one of them that's available for you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this one. I'm going to go ahead and jump in. And the goal here is to sell something that's a digital product, right? It's something that's different. Actually, you know what? I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Let's get out of there. Um, the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a product, right? You're going to need something that you're selling. So really quick, I'm just going to click on the warning sign here. We're going to go ahead and add a product. Now, whether or not you have a product at this point, you can create a product very, very easy. This is a whole bunch of products. Hey, look, I remember this wig. Looking at Funnel Fridays from years past. This is spectacular. I actually have one of these sitting like a foot away from my face. Those work absolutely fabulously. That is great. Um, let's see. So you can go ahead and choose like a bunch of things that we've got available here, just because we've done a whole bunch. Or if you have no products, just click Add Product. Just create your product right here. Okay, so I'm gonna click on add product and we're gonna say we're gonna sell a digital product. And let's say, you know what, you wanna sell, maybe you're selling coaching. Maybe you have the ability, you just wanna be able to give people the ability to jump on a call with you. So you're gonna do a holiday discount, they get on a call with you. Or if they get ClickFunnels, they get calls. You can decide how you wanna do this, right? It's really simple. But you can say, we can say consulting or like 6 consulting calls. And you can call it like the 2026 like a prep package. So you're preparing for 2026 in the best way possible with 6 consulting calls. Okay, you could do something like that. You could sell services. If you know how to build a funnel, you could say this is a discounted, or you could do a funnel build. Funnel build. So that way you can help. You can help with somebody's launch. You can do whatever you want if you're doing a service. Okay, so what kind of services can you provide? We're going to go with an actual course. And I'm going to say I'm going to build this course out with you guys, and that's why it's going to be discount. It's going to be super cool. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to talk about, let's say local. So if I'm serving like local businesses and I want to help them out, I would say these are my local funnel hacks masterclass. Okay, so I'm going to show people how to use ClickFunnels to make to blow up their local business. Right. So I'm just going to do that as an example. I'm not actually launching this. This is an example. Okay. We'll go and click on that. I'm going to say this is a one-time offer, and we're going to say this is $9.97. This is $1,000 product. Okay. I create said product. Da, 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 da. That is now created. Okay. And I can actually go ahead and connect if I have my course. I could connect my course right here. You just scroll down. So you got this. You can add an image if you want. I think everybody has access to this. I would appreciate it if you guys are following along. Feel free to tell me if you have access to this or not. But I'm going to click on an image over here. And I'm going to come over here to the left and I'm going to go to Marketing AI. And I'm just going to see if it can create an image for me. So I want to say local funnel course mockup. Mockup. Yeah, let's just do that. And I'm going to go ahead and click enter. And we're just going to see if AI is going to create this for me. So this is marketing.ai. And it's going to let me create this image. I'm just going to see if it works. If it doesn't, there's a whole bunch of other tools that we've talked about in the past that you're able to use. Okay. So I've come over, I've created the product. We're creating the image there. We'll give it a second. I'm going to click on add product. And I'm just going to choose that product once again. So the local funnel hacks masterclass. That's what I'm doing. All right. So that is added in. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, let's see if the image is done. Not yet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and edit the funnel really quick. And now that we know what we're selling, we can actually update the copy for this thing. If you have Barnum and if you have Barnum scripts, this gets really easy. If you don't, I'm going to show you a shortcut really quick. because this is just ridiculously simple. I'm going to preview this page. I'm going to copy the link here, and I'm just going to open ChatGPT. And I'm going to say, hey, chat, rewrite this page for a Black Friday offer. Rewrite it with a Black Friday offer, selling my local funnels masterclass. I can't remember what I named it. And I type in the link and it can create copy for me. And I can just say, look, use the same character count per line as much as possible. And add some scarcity. Okay, so I can go and do that, and like I could have ChatGPT create that for me if you really quick. If you have Barnum though, you should be using Barnum because it makes life so much easier. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on the little Barnum face, and we're going to click on scripts, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start my copyright chat. Now, Winter showed this to us last time, but I can have that exact same conversation here. Hey, I'm selling a Black Friday offer specific to local businesses on how to take their local businesses to the next level. I can type really quick. In 2026 using funnel hacks. This or funnels. I'll be showing hacks for my local local funnel masterclass. And we need some good urgency. Okay, so I can go ahead and type that in and Barnum can do the exact same work for me. So ChatGPT over here is going and looking on the web. It's going and looking at the link that I dropped in and it's going to write that copy for me. Although Barnum is over here. If you don't have Barnum, go and get it for free. The Barnum AI, which is an upsell, is actually going to go ahead and craft this for me. So it's going to take this, it's going to craft the voice, it's going to craft the offer, it's going to organize all the different pieces and actually make this piece by piece really quick for me here. So that way it's nice and easy. Cool, cool. So I've got that going around in the background. We're going to go ahead and hide that. I've got lots of things in the pan. Let's go ahead and see. That was the image that the AI made. You know what? That's okay. We'll use that one. Jake is laughing. Jake's like, that could have been so much better.
Oh, that's hilarious. Just
It's that's a tad painful, but it's not as bad. And it was free. AI generated. No. Oh,
it was in there. Yeah, scroll down right there.
oh, thank you. Okay. So now I've added it to the product. Yay. Okay. So we've got our product created now. And now we've got our funnel, and we have AI writing the copy for this. So this is what Barnum has kicked out. I'm going to go ahead and open this in a little bit bigger screen. You know what? Let's keep it here so that way we can see it still. Um, so this is the offer name. Here's the description. Oh, I forgot to tell it the price is $9.97. We'll make it a discount. We'll make it a $197 discount. That's cool. The avatar is going to be local business owners, small, medium businesses struggling to attract new customers, low conversion rates, lack of effective marketing tools, and it's created this template for us. So this is fabulous. This is really, really good. Cool. All right. The course is regularly $9.97, but we'll sell it at a discount for $197 for Black Friday only. Okay. And then what you can do is once you've done that, it's going to update all of the different templates for both the avatar and the offer. And then I can go ahead and actually start using Barnum in order to create everything else. So it's going to go ahead and update that. There we are. It's going to write the copy really quick. And I can just go ahead and copy and paste this over here, right? So I can come over here and we can find what works right. So I can copy this, copy. I'm going to toggle that down. And we'll paste this. And we'll do this for 997. And we'll do a slash through it. So like that. There we are. That looks good. And then what else did Barnum kick out for me? Let's come out, yep, local funnel masterclass. Copy that. Okay. This offer will self-destruct in. We got a countdown timer on here, which is glorious. We got countdown timers up here. This is really heavy. And then yeah, we can talk through it, show different pieces. We can break it down piece by piece. And we can have Barnum help create that and organize that if we want. Same thing with ChatGPT. ChatGPT could do something like that as well, but Barnum is going to be far more marketing specific and use those scripts that are going to really help, the copy scripts that are going to help you drastically. So you can go ahead and build this all out piecemeal, piece by piece. So I'm going to assume you've watched us build funnels in the past. You kind of know how to use Barnum at this point. You kind of know how to build in the funnel so you can like organize things and change things, add, move things. If you don't want them around, you can change them and have them sit in different places, so on and so forth. Like you kind of know the basics. So if you don't, feel free to jump in, watch one of the replays. Okay, we got you every single way till Friday. What I want to do is I want to go and I want to create a coupon. Okay, so let's show you how to create a coupon really quick. I'm going to go over to just True ClickFunnels here. So I'm going to go over to ClickFunnels. We're going to go over to our account. And I'm going to look for the app over here called Discounts. We have not added it yet. Am I missing anything? Am I going too fast? Let me know really quick. Are we doing good, Jake?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool, cool. This is Funny Friday. Sweet. All right. So I don't have the app over here. So if you click on this over here, you'll see the apps and you click on Add Apps. And you'll see all the apps that you can add onto ClickFunnels. Ooh, this is a UI change, isn't it? Isn't that nice? Everything's now categorized and organized differently. So you can click on sales and commerce and you can see the things that are going to help you there. You can click on marketing communication. You can click on content and education, analytics, scheduling. So you can see like categories now, which is pretty darn cool. I'm going to click on the sales and commerce. I'm going to go over here and click on discounts. All right. And there's a video from Todd that's going to show you the basics and talk about how to do this. But you can create a discount code and you can give that discount code in an email. So now you're hacking the brain. Everybody talks about discounts. You're like, you can give them a discount code so that way they feel that instant alleviation of being able to put in the code and seeing what happens. All right. So we're going to go and create a discount code and apply it easily where you can track performance and all the rest. So I'm going to click Add App. We're going to call this our funnel, our local funnel hacks masterclass Black Friday special. Okay. And for the coupon, we're going to say BF25 because we're best friends forever on Black Friday. I'm going to schedule this discount. So this is only available for certain times. Okay. I'm actually going to open it on Thursday let's open it at 1 a.m. Apply. And then we're going to close it on we'll close it at midnight on Saturday, the next day. So, or, at like what is that? 12:05 a.m. There we are. Yep. So that's at midnight Friday. So that's just a little bit after midnight. Okay. Now we can choose how much of a discount do we want. You can choose a percentage or you can choose a price. I'm going to say it's a price and it's 197. And it's only for a specific product. If I click here, I'm able to see all of my products. And I'm able to see my local funnel hacks masterclass. All right. So we see that I've got my discount code. I've got it scheduled for specific times. I've got it set up for that product. Do not apply to all invoices for an order. Yeah, that's fine by me. Number of invoices, one, aka they can use it once. All right, specific product, that one. So a lot of people are concerned when they create a discount. They're like, I don't want it to be available beyond my specific time. That's fine. Choose your time frame. I want it to only be a certain amount. That's great. How many times are they able to use it if they try to hack the system? Only once. Okay. And you can set it for specific products or a specific collection. If you guys are using a shop or something like that, it's like, it's 40% off all products. You could say all products. Okay. But this is available here. So we've got the coupon code. That's all set. And it's just BF25. Wow. Let's do wow. BF25 wow. So it's not totally guessable. And we'll say create discount. Ooh, it must be 40 characters. So Black Friday, I'll just do BF We'll get rid of everything else there and create. There we are. Okay, so I can see my coupon code and I can see this and I can see that it's scheduled. Now, because it is scheduled, all right. Oh, shoot, I should have scheduled it for now. I want to show it to you guys working now, but I scheduled it for Black Friday. Okay, 1 minute. We're going to do one more. This is November 14th. So November 14th, we're saying NOV 14. And we're going to do the exact same thing. USD is going to be 197 for a specific product. And that's going to be,
While you're doing that, Ben, too, like I just want to point out this is a very, very simple way for you to just jump in. And if you're a funnel builder, you can offer this to your clients. You say, hey, have you made a Black Friday offer yet? You can like spam that message out to every single person you've ever worked with.
Mhm.
And I do this every year because immediately I'll get messages back like, oh, that's a good idea. And immediately I've increased my income for the month. And
Yes.
typically what I do is I just do something like this where I offer a discount code. So like it's not reinventing the wheel. It's not crazy. A lot of times either you yourself have a product or your customers have a product or the company you work for has a product. In whatever situation you're in, you'll sound like a genius if you just say, hey, we can make a quick Black Friday offer and just offer a discount. And so it puts you in a really, really good situation. It's easy to apply like Ben's showing here. And you can, like I said, you can do it right in ClickFunnels. So anyway, it's a really good way to kind of push yourself forward and to hit up your clients and actually have an excuse to talk to them and to offer them a very simple offer like, hey, I don't know if you're doing this yet, but just really quick, there's a really fast way we could apply a Black Friday offer into your funnel. Do you want me to jump in and take care of that for you? So anyway, yeah, it's super, super, super effective. And
Maybe
yeah,
that's your Black Friday offer is before Black Friday offer that
yeah,
delivery,
100%. I
right?
can't stress that. I talk about this every Friday. Like, if you are a funnel builder or a creator or an entrepreneur, this is your Super Bowl right now. Like, it's
Yes.
very, very, very important.
Yeah, make the most of it. A lot of people like they come into this and like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for Thanksgiving week in order to breathe and just kind of see what happens. This is your time. I don't think you recognize like most retailers out there, if you're talking about big box retailers, this is the part of the year that makes the entire business work. Without their optimizing this moment in time, the business model doesn't even exist. And so your job is to like literally ride the wave that's existing. Like don't try to recreate the wheel and don't ignore it because you're missing out. All right, really quick. So we have gone over, we have added the product. So or we've added the discount. So I added a new one. We can see the code right there. We can see that it's active because I did not put a date on it. And we're going to come over here and I'm just going to click on my order form. We're going to go down to, let's see, which one are you? I believe it was the order summary. Haha, coupon field. Okay, so if you click on the order summary, you'll see the coupon field, you can enable it. All right, and you can have it expanded by default. So now if we come over here, you'll see we have our coupon code right there. All right, and save. It's literally that simple. Go create your coupon, and then you can come over to your cart and you can unlock that. So once again, you just click on your order form, go down to order summary. I know this is really, really big and just turn on this. Now you can hide this. Let me show you the difference. Um, so you can have this auto expanded down here so that way they see it. I would recommend doing that. And I would also recommend making sure that that's enabled. So enable this, expand this by default so that way they definitely see it, and then go ahead and save the page. You've done all the pieces. Okay, so you build the page with the offer, with the image. Let's come back over here. I'm going to refresh really quick. There we are. There's our beautiful image. High
Zoom. Yeah, I was gonna say zoom out. There you
There we are. We have our
go.
high quality image right there created by AI. And then we can add our countdown timers and adjust that for Black Friday. And you can see the order form here. Now, the reason I can't do anything is I haven't set up my payment processor yet. You can set up Stripe, you can set up, let's see, Stripe, you can do Payments AI. You can set up multiple in order to make that work. But literally, my coupon field is right there, and you can insert that. And this is what it looks like. All right, so here it is. Okay, so when people go in, they'll put in their coupon. So they'll put in their number. They'll come over here and click apply, and it does this little calculating animation, and it shows, you know what, you get your discount. Okay, so it shows the discount in there automatically. So that way you're able to do it. So does that make sense? Did I go too fast? Any questions? Let me know how I can make that a little bit, go through that a little bit better. Is that cool? Got it? Okay. If you have an active coupon, always auto expand. Amen, Tim. Yes, definitely want it expanded. Um, Hunter, are you watching this? This is great. Um, the app does not pre-fill the coupon code. So you need to take the coupon code and you need to either put it in the email or you can also just put it on the page, right? You go over to the page itself and we can come over here and say like special coupon code or use the Black Friday. I can spell coupon. I can do it. I can do it. And we have a ton of countdown timers. So let's just do this. And the coupon is BF25. Wow. Okay. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to click on the settings and I just want to highlight this really quick. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it red. And then I'm going to put let's put a background on it. And then I can are you not able to put like a border around it?
No, with text.
Not with text.
I mean, you can put it in a flex container and do it that way. That's typically
Yeah,
what you do. But
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
we gotta
Okay.
get rid of that mustard yellow. I
You're
can't.
having an issue with the mustard?
I just cannot do it.
It looks like it's a style guide.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
fine. We'll leave it. But man,
Tell you what, no, we'll fix it from that. We'll make it more of a,
that's a rough one.
okay, we'll update it. It'll be fine. It's okay. All right.
Awesome. Okay, we don't have a ton of time, so I'm gonna.
Okay.
Ben, are you okay if I
Yeah,
drive?
please take the wheel.
Okay, so let me share my screen really quick. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen.
Yep, see it.
Okay, so what we're touching on obviously are these offers and how you can apply it into your funnel. So if you remember in ClickFunnels, you can save a section. And so what I mean by that, if I go to a particular funnel and I save a section, come on. Looks like my internet's gonna be really fast today. There we go. Okay, so what is a section? A section is anything in this green box. So if you see that there, you can save anything within that section, I guess you could say. So if I save that, then I can reapply that and use that on any funnel that I would like to moving forward. You can also do it on little sections here, rows, or flex containers. I mean, there's so many different ways you can save something. The reason why you do this is it kind of creates a library of sections. And as you're building funnels, you can slowly start pulling those in and it helps you create faster. So if I click here and I go to this section, so I'm just going to name it section 1, Black Friday. If I click save section, sorry, I've used the word section way too many times. That's now saved. So now it's saved into my account. So as long as I'm in this account and I go to any funnel, I can then add this section into that funnel very, very, very easily. So I literally would click this add section. I go up here to saved sections. And then I have it right there. So I have a couple more that are in here that I kind of pulled over. The reason why I wanted to do this, and I just kind of quickly put this together this morning, is just so you guys had just some fun things that you could use within your pages. So like I said, if you have a client that is wanting to apply Black Friday, like right now, and you could really go in, you could download this section, you could add them over here, you can type in the hook that you want them to use to get them to opt into the Black Friday offer, and you're good. So I did one with a person over here, or a subject, and then I did one with like an e-commerce product. This is kind of like what we did for the funnel that we made last week for the elderberry syrup. So we kind of did the syrup over here. We had the headline, call to action, a CTA, countdown clock, and then we just kind of broke down the rest of the funnel, which we built this all live. So if you guys didn't see this last week, it is there. But yeah, so these are header sections. So this is this spot above the fold. So that's what these are referring to. So if you want to add a cool Black Friday section, go ahead and save this. This is for like a digital product. So I did this with a darker background, again, with your style guides. You can go in, say, if I don't want this to be dark, I'm going to reset the colors here and I want that to be white. It automatically changes to that. All the style guides are hooked up to this, so feel free to play with that as much as you'd like. These are called action boxes. If you notice in our ClickFunnels pages, we use these all the time. So these are very, very common. And something that we typically do, for example, if you have, let's say, let's move this. Actually, let's save this. So if I go here and I save this section, and I'm just going to call it a CTA box. Oops. Call it 1. If I go up here and say I had this section above there, I would go here, I would click save, I would add that CTA box. And then a lot of times what we do is we grab this and we offset it a little bit. So I'm sure you guys have seen that a lot in your funnels. I would most definitely take like one of the buttons out so that it's not so crazy. Or other times, we'll have a video over here, just an interesting hook that's over on the left-hand side or above. But that's kind of typically how those are used. I'm going to delete that so it's not saved within this. But that's how these are used. They're typically underneath videos most of the time, or as you're scrolling down within your funnel, they're there. But this is another good opportunity to use like a Black Friday section. So I did 2 different versions of those. And then these are just CTA hovers, boxes, whatever you want to call them, where you can put these anywhere as well. So this is a very common one. You can put this up at the very top of your funnel, or you can kind of put it throughout the page so that they see it, or you can make it sticky to where it stays at the very bottom of your funnel. So as they scroll, it stays at the bottom. So yeah, here's just a couple of examples that I thought of what we would use on our side and what you could use on your side. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw it in the chat. We don't have a ton of time. I guess we have 3 minutes, but yeah, please, please, please use these. They're all mobilized as well. So you can go in. This is all ready for mobile. So once you download it and apply it, it is ready to go. Obviously, if you make anything bigger than the word Black Friday, so if you keep typing here, just make sure that you double check that on mobile to where that fits and looks good. So that is it. That's all I got for you guys on Black Friday. Hopefully you guys can use those and love them forever.
That is sick. We've got one more Black Friday to go. Angelic Winter, what is going on?
Whoa, wow, winter. This is like GQ winter over here.
All these filters are mad crazy. Whoa.
Oh no, it's just
That's you
pure
guys now.
chaos.
Sorry, chaos.
Is there one funnel away today?
There is one funnel away. So, oh, actually, you know what? I'm not quite sure. I imagine there is. Dante joined Russell and is over in Japan.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
so I'm not quite sure if there's a one funnel away today. But here's the honest truth. The last time we created a physical product funnel, we realized we needed to use the Troy Llewellyn V curve. And so if you don't know what it is, you should go jump into one funnel away. One funnel away is free, guys. You can jump into one funnel away and get started really, really quick. It's available for you. So just go to one funnel away. I don't even have it open. What is wrong with me? Do, 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 do. One funnel away. There we go. You can go to onefunnelaway.com and you can go ahead and get registered. If you have your ClickFunnels account, you can just jump into ClickFunnels. You can start if you're in here. I had somebody say, I went and I got into ClickFunnels and I got lost. I couldn't figure out where all the training was. I'm like, okie doke. So here's the deal. If you guys are ever stuck, everything that you've gotten is unlocked inside of Learn and Connect training courses. Okay, so you click on training courses and all the courses that you have access to will be visible right here. Now, this is a lot of different courses. You may not have access to all of them, but you will have access to one funnel away. And so you just click on one funnel away and you can start going through that. We have a pre-mission week that's all about pre-week. That's all about belief. And then you can go the e-commerce route if you want to figure out how to maximize your cart, even on Black Friday. And we have the expert route if you're looking to try to figure out how to create a course. So if you're trying to figure all this out, we have training for you. These are here, and then we have live calls that are happening all the time. So definitely jump in. One funnel away is available. If you haven't already, get Barnum, because Barnum is a ridiculously amazing tool. And go plan your Black Friday. We want to see what you do. We want to hear the stories. Do not undersell yourself. If you don't give yourself the opportunity, you don't give people the opportunity to buy from you, you'll never know how much you could have made. Just throw it out there. You never know. And if once again, if you're looking for products, feel free to sell ClickFunnels or sell OfferLab. And with that, one last question. What do you want to hear about next week? Let us know. It is the week right before Thanksgiving. And so let us know what it is that you want to hear. We may or may not be live. It depends. Depends on what Russell's doing because there might be a live that's happening next week. So we'll give you some details. So watch your emails, give you all the stuff. Let us know what it is you're looking for. Have a blast. Thank you, Jake.
Well,
Beautiful templates.
thank
We'll get
you.
those out to you guys in the replay section in the members area. Winter, thank you for your coding genius.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you guys
Enjoy the
later.
rest of your weekend, guys. Peace out.
Bye.